Hi. How's it going? Whoever is watching right now. Um, Tonight I'm gonna do a bit more Godot work. I was gonna initially try to kind of mix it up a little and play indie games here and there, but I don't know, I'm just kind of on a Godot kick right now. I'm super excited to learn this stuff. So let's see. Last time we made some singletons, that's right. Auto load, okay. So what do we got? One thing I wanted to change was how the monster health is stored in the player stats. It shouldn't be there. I just put it in there because I was lazy. So let's see. Do we want... I kind of want to make like individual monster stuff. Maybe? Or would it make sense to have like a monster stat script that contained the current monster stats as well as an array of like starting stats? So then it could like pick one of those monsters to be battling against. That might work. Plus, it'll teach me how to use Json or whatever in Godot. Or whatever their multi-dimensional arrays of choice are. I'm guessing they gotta have some Json stuff, right? Oh yeah, they got Json stuff. Let's make just a node. We're gonna call you monster stuff, monster stats, monster, not container, controller? No, I like stats. Even if it has the current monster stats. You are... okay. So we want... current export var. Hi, whoever just started watching. How's your night going? Export var. We want current monster HP. Type int to be I don't know. What should we have it start at? Maybe just 50. Just to put some number there. We should probably do experience points, even though I don't know how I would use those. Actually, that should probably be stored along with like the monster type or whatever. So let's do current monster ID. And I wonder how they do JSON lookups. Do they use XPath or what? Or did they have a different, do they use dictionaries? Object, so everything. JSON parse result. Random dictionaries, which look like, okay, dictionary. Empty dictionary. Okay. This is probably more what I want, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what I want. So, current monster ID. Yes, I think I do want it to be a string. Because then I can do that to retrieve the value of it. Yeah, that's how it works. Probably. Okay. So I'm gonna want yeah, you don't have to. Okay. Monster list. We want slime in there to start with. Okay, so yeah, it's basically just like that. You'll give 5 EXP and HP. I don't know, we'll give you no, let's make you a different number. 20. And we want, what else? Gold? To be, let's do, should we do a set amount? Let's just do a set amount first, and then we can like randomize it later. You have 10 gold. Okay, current monster ID, default you to slime. Does it not like that? Only built-in and native resource types can be exported. Is string not a native type? Alright, let's see. Expected a type. Data types? or types. I think this is low-level stuff. I definitely don't need low-level stuff. Well, I'll worry about that later. I know I can just assign it like this. And its dynamic typing system should work for whatever that is, because I guess string doesn't work. So now, what we want to do, first let's just see if I have this right in my head. Monster list, access current monster ID. Want to see what that does. Save you as monster stats. We're going to add you as something that gets loaded. Yeah. Add you. You're a global variable. So you should be loaded now, and I should be able to just do that and see that. Excellent. Now, if I wanted to access this, will that work? Yes, it does. Nice. Okay. So it's standard way for accessing multi-dimensional arrays. What do we want to do? We want to create a way. Let's get slime hero. It's like a super slime. Need a comma there. You're gonna be worth so much XP, but got way more HP and gold, just a little more gold. Now we want a function to I think we'll want something to randomly select a monster. Random select random monster. No, what am I doing? It's indent based. Let's see. If I want a random monster, let's first see if I can access the monster list by this shouldn't work, but it might work. Whoops. Select random monster. Whoops. Play. It's gonna break. Can't do it. So we have to access it by name. So what we want is we want to be able to get a list of the top level keys. Dictionary get key. How do I want to have this? Keys. Yes. Returns the list of keys in the dictionary. Keys. Give me those keys. What do the keys look like? Perfect. That's just what I was looking for. So we want... Oh, I just did a print and that worked too. Good to know. I wonder, now that I see that, I wonder if you could run a CLI or command line Godot engine and have it do like server backend stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Wouldn't have to fragment your code base as much. Okay. Monster list. I want... Got to remember how to do random integers again. What script did I have random integers in? Here we go. We want you. And we want to randomize you in the ready function. Close. I got too many scripts open. That I'll need open because I want to get rid of that. Okay. So in the prize spawner, we want, there we go. That gets us the index. Whoops. We want var monster index to be that, and we don't want prize pool, we want monster list dot hi the forgotten. Yeah. I could see that easily happening here with the Godot engine. I mean, there's probably no problem with having that many open, but I know I get confused if it's like I'm going between a couple of different ones, and it's like, where was I doing that other thing that I learned how to do? Okay, monster list. How to do the save and loading code. I think what you want to look into, and this is just kind of me, you know, shooting in the dark, but what I would probably do is... Oh, yeah, that's it exactly. I was going to say write it out to a file, like a JSON file or something, and then parse it using... parse it into a a dictionary here. Yep. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about like a JSON file or whatever is it's going to be super easy for you to read. The bad part is going to be if like you don't necessarily want your players to see it and to be able to manipulate it. But honestly, I kind of like it when developers leave that stuff open, because sometimes I like to go in and tweak stuff. You know, make a sort of a pseudo mod. Okay. I want monster list dot keys dot size. Is this gonna work? The XP per wave and XP per enemy. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking of right here too. And my sort of hacky approach is I'm just gonna plop it all in a dictionary thing right here. And just load it in the script. There's very likely a much better way of doing it, but this is a quick, dirty, and easy way. And I broke it. Invalid get index monster list on. Okay. So I have that in there twice. It still might break because I don't know if I can do this and that at the same. This is for my HQ for the player that plays random animations. Oh, nice. Okay. That might have worked. It doesn't work. Plays random animations. It does work. Oh, gotcha. Let's call you a few times. All right. Looks like it's doing it. Whoops. I want to cancel the editor. So wait. Oh, so then we got 2 animations and 1 standby animation. Yeah, that's kind of, I'm going to like that open game art page and I'm just getting random stuff. Like I got this little slime guy. I've just last stream learned how to get animations working. I'm very much starting from the beginning. Well, I mean, I know a bit of programming, but as far as game dev, I'm kind of starting. Same. Oh, nice. Well, happy to learn together, and if you see any recommendations or whatever that you think I should be doing, feel free to let me know. You do your own art? Nice. That is something I really want to get into too, but I don't know if I'm gonna stream that. I've been watching some people using that Sprite thing, and I really wanna get to learn this this tool. It looks like it's super fun and easy to use. I've done like some Photoshop stuff for web dev, whatever, but I've never really like. Yeah. I mean, it's only like what, 15-20 bucks? That's well worth it. I pay like, I don't know, however much for like the Adobe Photoshop every year. So this is way cheaper. And I think I heard that you can just compile it on your own, because I think it's open source, but I figured I want to support the developers. Pixelorama. I'll have to check that one out too. Just as maybe to like recommend to folks. There's a few other streamers that I am kind of following that they mostly use Sprite, so I kind of want to sort of follow along with them maybe, but they're quite a bit further advanced than I am. Oh, is free to use play is I guess I didn't check that. Is the stuff that you make with Sprite, is that free? I mean, is there like licensing restrictions or whatever? Not that it really matters for me. Any of the games that I make, I'm gonna be just releasing to, itch or something. What was I? Right, I want to select from this list of keys. I want to get a key. Wait a minute. You don't have to buy anything else. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm definitely overcomplicating this. I could just have a name, right? And just call you Slime. And then I'll just have an array of dictionary elements. If this works. Slime hero. Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check out Pixelorama. Let's see, do you have to assign them to an array like this? Oh, I forgot a comma here and here. So I might not need that. Nope, I think I might need that. Rama Interactive. Thanks for the link. I'm gonna click on you. Cool. Yep. That's what was causing me the 404 there for a sec, but I figured it out. Yeah, I have it open in a tab, so I will take a look. What was I? Right, this. Maybe I can't do it this way? Let's take a look. You need the array to have a name for it? You can't have it nameless? Oh. So like it would be monster array and then like that? Or can I only do... Okay, wave 1. Like that. Oh, okay. So it would then be like this. There. I think that might be working. Okay. So then I would do monster array with one too many R's. Monster index. And I don't need this. And I'll probably do it like this. And it broke. Invalid get index monster array. Let's just make sure I'm actually getting this. All right, getting the index right. Print, was it because I didn't do print debug? Monster index, monster array. Let's see. Basically, array in the dictionary should basically look like this. Name 2. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do first, but then I thought it might be easier if I could have an array, or wait, can I do it like this? Does that work? And then I don't have to worry about that or that. Nice, okay. Let's clear you. Okay. It breaks. Monster list keys. Oh, right. Don't need that anymore. All right. Invalid get index 1. Right. Why am I doing that on monster index? You can go on monster list. There we go. Slime hero, slime. There we go. On the refresh looking button, it will restart the game, by the way. Oh, that's nice. Seems like it's picking Slime Hero a bunch. Oh, there we go. there's some slimes. All right, cool. So return that. Select random monster. Then we want a function. Wait, no. Let's have var. I want to do my exports first. Var current monster. And let's actually set you to nothing. So if I selects all the code in the selected script, yep. Yeah, I figured that. If you happen to know, is there a way? I know, like in VS Code, you can do Control Shift. I think it's Control Shift A to comment a bunch of stuff automatically. But that obviously isn't how you do it here. Is there a way to like select all this and just comment it all? Or like toggle whether or not it's commented? Oh, wow. Whole bunch of viewers are viewing now. Hi all you new viewers. How are your nights going? Whoops. So I think instead of... Yeah, I mean, I know that if you go like that and that, you can comment out multiple lines. Hi, Quiji Pixel. I hope I'm saying that right. Good to hear, good to hear. I'm learning how to use the Godot engine by making a claw machine game. Basically what I want to happen... Yep. So, if you've ever played Undertale, you know how like you're this little heart thing that has to avoid objects and collect other things in like the limited game space. That's kind of what I want to happen here. Except instead you are a crane machine or claw machine and you're trying to get stuff into the prize pool over there. Like if you get health potions, your health will go up. If you get coins, I guess you get... Well, I think I have it set to damage the enemy, but so yeah, you're kind of doing battle with this monster over here by picking up stuff here, putting it in there, and every different thing will have different effects. The reason why I chose this kind of thing was for one, it seemed fun, but also it kind of hit on all the different kinds of stuff I wanted to learn with Godot. For work, for real life, I do systems engineering and system administration stuff. So I know programming fairly well, and you know, I'm proficient at doing back-end work, but I've never really had to work with any physicsy based stuff. or really that much animation stuff. So I kind of thought this would be fun. And I thought about really learning how to do it first and then streaming content. But I figured not a whole lot of people show what it's like to learn like from the very beginning. So I hope you all have fun watching me sort of stumble around and figure things out. I also kind of try to figure things out for myself almost like a puzzle. Like if for this sprite, right, I wanted to make the little guy animate. So I kind of just, hunted around for the right components I needed, and I got him to actually do it. And as far as, my channel's theme, I'm trying to make super relaxing content that you can like wind down the evening with, or maybe even fall asleep to. So if you happen to fall asleep, don't worry, that is exactly what I want. Because yeah, that's whenever I'm having trouble with insomnia, this is the kind of content I always try to look for. So yeah, hope you have fun. All right. So I want, instead of returning the monster, I want to set the current monster to this. Yeah, thanks. And let's do this to start, so we have a monster. So we should probably have the random monster have some indication. Well, I'll think of that later, I think. I'll think of having a different graphic for the slime hero later. For now, I think what I'm going to do is in the game UI, I'm going to have a monster name label. So, where's my game UI? Is this a bit small? Okay. Game UI. Gonna have a new label. Gonna put you over there. Monster name. Godot here. Let's bring you like that. We want center. Now, let's rename you to monster name. So then on the script for this, function update. Oh, I have enemy here. Being inconsistent with my naming scheme already. I don't suppose any of you watching know how to do a search, find in files. I think I might have just answered it. Yes, that's what I wanted. Control Shift F. All right. Control Shift F. Nice. update enemy health bar. Replace. Wait. Control Shift F. Find. Wait a minute. Where do I put the what to replace it with? I mean, this is exactly what I want, but Game UI prize box. Okay, whatever. I'll just change that there. And in here. Monster. Update monster. Name. Name label. Monster name dot text is equal to monster stats dot current monster name. But I want to check to make sure that that's actually a thing. How did I test for that before? Where were you? Body.get. Oh, okay. So what I need to do is in the script for the game UI, if I do, oops, monster stats dot get, wait, will that work? If no, there. So I don't know if I actually want to call any of this in the ready function, because how will I know if this happened first? I don't need current monster ID. We do want that. All right, current monster. Update monster name label. Oh, that's right. I have a function, or I have game UI registered as global. So I can just do update monster name label after I select the random monster. Slime. Oh, that's right, I can refresh. Slime, 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 slime. Slime hero. Okay, it worked. Cool, cool. So we don't need to do that. We can do it like that. Because we're not using that to index it anymore. Let's actually add a third one just to give us more stuff. Weak slime. You give 1 XP. You start with 10 HP. Gold, you get, I don't know, 1. Super weak. Now, do I want, and this is sort of thinking ahead, but do I want to have references to the animations that they play here? Or would I have it be somewhere else? I'll think about that later. For now, we got our monsters. We can select them. Let's also do select monster by name. Let's do var name. We want to, I should look up and see how they do for loops here. I'm also pretty new into Python, which this language is based on with GDScript. So, not that familiar with how to do for loops. Oops. Loop. For. All right, for I in, that's one way of doing it. Loop. Aha, GDScript basics. That's what I need. For key in array. So I need to make an array. Oh, I don't need to make an array. I have an array. For monster in monster list. If monster name is equal to name, then we want to set the current monster equal to monster. So I want to select monster by name, weak slime, nice, 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 nice. All right, that's looking pretty good. There's probably some clever way of not using a for loop here that I don't know how to access dictionaries, and like if there's if it has like a built-in for each or something. But this will work well enough for now. One of the things there is, what do you do? Oh, yep. Wait, Oh, yeah, yep. Um, yeah, one of the things I'm always kind of afraid about is, what if one of my programming buddies, or heaven forbid, one of my clients sees me fooling around on here and they think, oh, is that all this person's capable of? But I want to stress right now that this is not how I normally structure anything. I'm just fooling around and learning. That's important. Okay. So now yeah, it's pretty obvious. Yep, I definitely rubber duck a lot of my problems. And that was actually kind of another reason why I wanted to get into streaming, is that while I'm talking, I'm sort of not talking to myself. I'm talking to all of you. But yeah, when the... Hi! Hi, Team UN. Yep, definitely lots of rubber ducking. Alright. So we want... Instead of assigning it here, I should create a function for like... like set current monster, because I want it to do var monster, pass which monster we want. So we want to set the current monster to be equal to monster. Then we want the current monster HP to be equal to current monster HP. So in this function, we'll do everything to set up the current monster. Which for now is just setting the HP, but we'll do a lot more later. Let's see now. That should be good. We're setting it to weak slime, which only has 10 HP. And then in the game UI script, it's potential to update that. So I actually want, when we set current monster, update monster health bar, and update monster name label. Yeah, already set current monster is paying dividends. So select monster by name. Yep. So we don't need that anymore. Okay. Damage monster by var amount int. Wait. Var int amount. can you just do Intimo? I probably had it right one of those times. There we go. Let me damage monster, so current monster HP minus equals mount, and if we dip below, let's do var monster alive true. Cool. Wait, can I do dictionary like that? Random number generator. Can I do it like that? Coming from an untyped scripting languages gave me some bad habits of not typing my variables, but all the demos and stuff of the performance increase for Godot, at least, of having typed variables makes me want to get into a good habit this time around. Speaking of which, I probably, now that I think about it, I bet the engine is smart enough to know if I'm assigning it right up in this scope, it knows to, well, no, because what if you change that variable later? And I do want the engine to complain if I'm setting the current monster HP to a string somewhere or something. Okay. If the current monster HP is less than or equal to 0, we want to do, oh no, we have that monster alive, false, and we'll do something with that later. Wait, where? All right, let's not do it that way. Oh, that's right, it's not a dictionary, it's an array of dictionaries. I got it. Okay. Monster died. Goodbye, monster. I feel like that coin should have done more than that. Current monster is equal to the monster. Current monster HP. How much damage are we doing by collecting coins? Prizes, coin. Should be 10. Let's see, you are prize box. I'm decreasing the player stats monster health. Okay. We want monster stats dot damage monster by that amount. Weak slime. Didn't do it. Damage monster. I don't think we need this anymore. Hi, I see there's a couple new viewers. How are you doing? How's your night going? Let's see. I need to damage monster, current monster HP. I bet in the game UI I have. Yep. Where all am I doing this? Okay, good. That's the last place. Monster. Wait, why aren't you auto-completing? Monster stats. Current monster HP. And then, while we're here, let's get rid of you. Boop. 10%. That's... Oh, yeah, that would... So it's setting it to a value of 10. Okay. We need to have this kind of logic for the health bar. Okay. Oops. Current monster HP max. No, I'm gonna call it max HP. Int. Just give it something to start with, but we actually want to set it when we set the current monster. Current monster HP max is current monster HP max. And for each of these, we'll give you HP max. Or do I want... No, I don't want that. I'll just use the starting HP. Max HP. Already I'm screwing up the order. So now in the game UI, I actually want that divided by float monster stats dot current monster max HP times 100. Boop. Down to 0. Nice. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's see. I was gonna do... Monster died. What should happen when the monster dies? That should be a battle over thing. Which I don't really have anything for it yet. So I think this is fine for now. Oh, hi, Saint Even. How's it going? And thanks for the follow. Oh, some more people are watching. How's everyone doing? If you're new to the stream, I'm learning how to use Godot by making a claw machine game with RPG elements. Like every game needs RPG elements, right? So basically, you're this claw machine and you're moving around all Undertale style, trying to avoid hazards and collect good objects and put them in the prize area. And then as you do that, it will either, like, health potions restore your health, the coins, I guess right now, damage the enemy, and then you just kind of go until the battle's over. And I picked it just because I wanted to learn, like, all the different aspects of Godot, including, like, physicsy stuff. Okay. It's a good game to learn the engine. Thanks. Yeah. And so basically, I'm just kind of streaming and also archiving the VODs at YouTube of how I'm learning from basically from scratch. A lot of people, and I considered doing it too, is like learning the following tutorials to learn the engine really well and then making content. But I figured some people might actually want to watch someone struggling and kind of stumbling around. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm trying to make everything super relaxed and the kind of content that, you know, you'd use to wind down the evening or maybe even fall asleep to. Because I know that's exactly the kind of stuff I look for whenever I'm trying to or having trouble falling asleep. All right, so we have our monsters with their stats. Now, what else do we want to plop in here? Do I wanna tackle making... No, well, should I do a start screen? Now might be a good time. Let's do a start screen. Start screen? No, start screen. User interface. All right. How do I want this to look? What options do we have for... Oh, color rect. Yes, please. Actually, I kind of want that here on the test level or in the game UI. What do I want for my color rect? Full rect. Oh, render above. Do not... Oh, that's too bright. Let's make you drawn a purple or a blue. Kind of a like that maybe. How does that look? That's not bad. Oh, I still have that little bit right there for that sprite. I kind of want to go fix that. Slime monster. All right. How do I edit, insert empties, bounce center? I mean, that looks right, doesn't it? You can follow along tutorials at the time, but you will not really learn unless you fail and struggle from time to time and figure out stuff on your own. Yes, I agree 100%. Well, I mean, different people learn different ways, but one of the best ways for me is to like just kind of play around and get my hands dirty and try out all the cool toys and in the toy box. Because look at this, there's so many things I can do so many different stuff. So much different stuff. All right. Texture from file. Paste, nope. Copy, no. Add frames from sprite sheet. Whoops. Can't select all of them. Can I do shift select? Or do I just have to go, yep. Easy enough. Open. There's 8 horizontal, 3 vertical. Not 34 vertical. I mean, that looks like, oh. Yeah, I could see where that would. Same thing, same to play and break things, and then check the tutorial as a last resort. I'll never had to do that for 3D RTS click drag selection. Yeah, that sounds like it would be pretty tricky to implement, especially in 3D. Let me take a pondering stab at what you would do. I'm guessing you would create, you could use 4 raycasts that go along the corners of your draggable selection, and then use that to construct some sort of 3D area space. And if your units happen to fall within that space, it counts as selected. Because from the perspective of the player, the box that they're clicking and dragging to select units, I mean, it should just be whatever they're trying to put a box around. Is that sort of how you did that? Also, anyone in chat, I definitely don't mind backseat deving, I actually would encourage it. If you see me doing something wrong, or you have a suggestion, yeah, if you have a suggestion, please let me know. The tutorial using Godot's direct space state with some collision shapes. Direct space shape. Now I'm curious. Direct space shape? Oh. Which was a deep rabbit hole. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, stuff like selecting objects using a mouse in 3D space is something that I feel we all take for granted as just being really easy, but I can see where it would be super tricky not only to implement, but also even just to wrap your head around, or at least I think it would be for me. Oh, but getting back on like backseat deving or whatever, for this particular issue, is there an easy way to like nudge all of these up a little bit? Like I'm trying to, like, if I wanted to get all of this but have the art nudged up a bit. I mean, I suppose I could just edit the image. Offset them? Is there... Offset them on the... Yes, yep. I thought so. All right. Nope. There. C projects. Claw machine. No. 2D claw machine. Okay. Phew. Images. It's on the sprite props? Oh. Offset. Oh, I see it now. Thanks a bunch. That's exactly what I needed, I think. Let's see. I'm gonna do a whole bunch. Wait, no. Y is positive, so it'd be going down? 10 was way too much. 2. Oh, wait, no. I pretty much... this. Bounce center. I don't have the frame selected anymore. There we go. Now, if I offset you like that... Wait. -5? Or is it in here? No. What are you trying to do? Oh, if you notice when the game is playing, there's this little bit of the sprite that's like wrapping around. I'm trying to push that bit up. See how it's like kind of cutting off at the bottom there? So I think what I need to do, import flag. Fix alpha cut. Fix alpha border. So uncheck that, re-import. Play? Nope. Re-import. Yeah, that looks good. Might be pre-mult alpha. Yeah! I think that did it. Thanks, Team UN. Super happy to have someone looking over my shoulder and offering advice. Okay. Those nasty alphas. Yeah, alphas can be really tricky. I only know about it mostly from web dev stuff, but yeah, there's some gotchas. Okay. What was I trying to do with this thing? Oh, right, a start screen. Okay. We want full rect, so bright. What do I want for a start screen color? Maybe, I don't know. Dark purple? Oh, I can add presets there. So I could do in here the color rect. Yeah. Now if I go back to here. Cool. All right. Now let's do a couple of buttons. There's gotta be buttons somewhere, right? Texture button? Pressed hover disable. Okay. For the button, this button looks like it has a lot of stuff to configure. I'm wondering if there's a simpler one for now. Standard button? Looks good to me. Oh, I actually want to use this. Or is there some sort of grouping? Container? Grid container. Yeah. Let's make you a child of the grid container. We want one column. Are you not going to use any container controls? Oh, I just saw that. Is this what is this what you were talking about? Hbox, Vbox, panel container. Hbox, horizontal box. Oh! That's what I want. Let's move you center top. No, get back here. Lock you. What? Oh. I want to lock this. No? That? Why are you still letting me move you? Oh, I bet I'm moving the whole control. There we go. Yes. Okay, now I want you in the center. Size, row direction rect. Here we go. Minimum size. I probably don't want to set that. I probably want to set position 0, 0, not 0, 0. Just manipulate the anchors directly. Yeah. You want to avoid messing with the positions. Yeah, you're definitely right, I think. And I think if I hold control, it should snap it, right? Since when your screen resizes, the positions will be offset. Gotcha. Okay. Now that button is super long. It's like CSS with different names. Yep. Yeah, I'm fairly familiar with CSS. I just need to remap all the things I know about that into the stuff in here. So this button, VBox container, grow direction, margin. Is there like a padding? Or do I set that on the button? Size flags, grow direction. Margin is sort of equal to padding. Okay. Oh, I got it. Okay. I'm trying to get the button to not... Oh, wait. Yeah, why am I trying to do that? I'll just do this. Derp. Okay. The button... Grow direction. Begin, end, both. I positioned the entire control via anchors personally. Is that anchor center? Like that, you mean? Full rect and then wiggle the anchors into the correct corners. like that, you mean? So then I'm assuming, so the anchor left, anchor right. Oh, you mean change these anchors. I gotcha. Anchor top, anchor bottom. I see. Anchor bottom, 0.9. Yeah, that's nice. So then it basically becomes responsive then. Nice, nice. Glad to develop best practices at the beginning. All right. So now what we want is text for this button, start game. We want ability to drag the control on the editor is a trap. Probably. Yeah, it should, you'd almost think it should default to that way, but all right, I want the button, let's see, flat, clip text, no, align, expand icon. Do you fit the button size? No. Toggle mode, action mode, button released, okay. Enable focus mode, nope. I'm thinking what I want. I think what I want probably is to increase the text size. But to do that, I'm gonna have to learn how to edit the theme. Not the text editor theme. Not the interface theme. Add a theme to your top level control. Oh, is there actually like a, wait. Oh, I think I got it. I think I know what to do. Yep, for this theme, and I need to create new theme. There we go. Perfect. I was looking for this yesterday, and I was like searching all around in like project and editor, and all right, for buttons we want oof. Yep, but that's all part of the learning stuff. I'm definitely not at all discouraged, and I am super thankful that you're kind of walking me through this stuff. All right. So for the button, all right, these tabs, type, do I right click, toggle button, add a type. Do I gotta give it a name? Oh, plus. Oh, okay. Ah. Aha. Okay. You can just steal the editor's theme. Wait, what'll happen? What'll happen if I change the theme to an empty theme? Oh, it just defaults to the default. Okay. All right. Font color, override item. Nope. H separation. Horizontal separation. Button font. New font. Whoops. No, where'd you go? I don't think this is the kind of font I want. Theme. Button. Whoops, no. In manage items. Okay, cool. Button, font, back arrow in the inspector. Oh, I didn't know that was nice. That's super helpful, thanks. I've just been kind of like clicking all over the place to try and get back there. Ah, no. There. Dynamic. Settings. Size. 32. I noticed, very painful. Sorry for those of you who were watching who happen to know this engine fairly well. I'm very likely to induce some stress that way. Okay, extra spacing on the top and bottom. Sounds good to me. And then I want to save as a font. Whoops, no. Save as button font. Design a font to be used, by the way. Here. Quick load. I don't have any. New dynamic font. Font path. Usually a TIFF. Let me go download a font quick. Open fonts. What looks good? Actually, I suppose you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's do sans serif. Lemon milk? What looks kind of buttony? Sunny spells. 100% free. Whoa, whoops. All right. Let's grab into here. Go in there. Quick load. That one. Nice. We got fonts. Very pog. Thank you. Okay. Now as far as this goes, V container, let's make you, wait a minute there, wait. How do I did I anchor? Nope. Left. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Let's do 0.4, 0.6. All right, we want change you to start game. And I want, wait. Button. Give me another button. And game. VBox container. Adding a dynamic outline is a nice effect, usually the opposite color of the font color. When you adjust the anchors in the ground, it actually adds margin padding for you. Oh, feels like another trap. Yes. Okay. So before I forget, I'm going to add an outline to that text. Where is my theme? Did I save it? Here? Is there... Do I need to save the theme somewhere, or is it already... Make resource built in? No. Save as. Here we go. Gonna make you, what do I want to call you? Game theme. All right. Now for the font. I want outline. Whoop. Outline size 4. 3. There we go. That does look a lot nicer. Thanks for the suggestion. All right. How does this actually look full screen. Oh, I don't want to save you as control. Start screen. UI, or no. Game screens. So I want 4 buttons to have a bit of space between them. Do I do that here? Alignment, begin, center. Oh, that's cool. Might have to do that in the theme. Button. Oh, horizontal separation. Override it, make you 5. Oh, make you 5. That might not be the right thing. That might not do what I think it does. H separation. So maybe... Oh wait, horizontal separation. I'd be looking for vertical separation. Margin. Children of the container get their size determined by the parent. So I can't change it there. Wait, did the space between it grow? It might actually be enough. Oh well, I'll worry about that later. So I want in my game controller end game. Oh, I already have it. Okay, cool. So let's do end game. Button. Let's see, pressed when the button is toggle to press the button down. Button up. Scene does not contain a script. Connect a signal to a method. I wonder if you can signal to a global script, or if I even need to. Receiver method, game controller dot end game. Can that work? Button releases the action. icon. I don't need an icon. Not yet. Shortcut. Shortcut associated to the button. Yum, num, num, num. Let's just attach a script here. Instead of trying to have a connection to a global thing, let's just do this. And then for endgame, where the button stops being held down, connect to the start screen script. We want to call game controller dot end game. Then we want to play this scene. Cool. That was easy. Now, for start game, connect you to there too. For starting the game, I feel like in the game controller, I should have a start game. It should load the scene for whatever the first level is, in this case, the test level. The test level should be let's see. Active scene. Scene tree. Getting the tree. Tree order. Changing the current scene. Scene tree, change scene. Perfect. For now, you are going to be test level. No, don't go down there. I think I have the test level in the root, or maybe not. Copy node path. Perfect. You game controller. Oh. I wonder if I named it something different. No, I didn't. It was blue, so my eyes just kind of went past it. Is that blue because it's the default scene? Anywho. Well, that didn't work. Errors. float is converted to int. What? Wait, no. Is there a separate clamp function for integers? Clamp a value. That seems right. Increase amount is an int. Health is an int. Max health is an int. That's weird. Search for most functions in the editor. Or you mean like here? Top right of code editor. This part? Oh. What? Wait. Where? Clamp. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Okay. Value float. So it is taking floats. So near-end conversion float is converted to int and loses precision. Oh, so these are probably, I mean, this is fine, but I don't want it to actually display this. I'm gonna worry about that later. Oh, there you go. That's pretty. That's actually super helpful. It's kind of reminds me of loading up the man pages if you're like in the Linux backend. God, I remember when I first learned about being able to view command manual pages and the man command in general, way back when I was in high school. It completely changed everything. Now I could see directly in the edit or directly on the command line what like everybody was doing. Wait, why am I in monster stats? I lost my train of thought. Okay. I was in the game UI trying to change the scene, and the scene wasn't changing. because I didn't actually put it in there. All right. Game controller dot start game. Wait, no, I want to play just this scene. Wait. Game UI, play that scene. Not game UI, start screen. Oh, let me take another swig of coffee. Starting to get a little sleepy brain. Okay. Let's play this scene. Start game. Nice. Now, project settings. Actually, I don't know if I want to change the default scene just yet, but I do want to see, search for scene this. Game screen, start screen. Now if I play it, it should go here. Nice, okay. What do I want to have up here? Let's make some huge text. No, I feel like you'd want whatever text you would have to be like an image, so it looks all nice. I'll do that later. For now, let's add a game over screen. Game over screen. We'll give you a container, VBox container, which will have a button. We want this to be full rect. VBox container, full rect. Oh, wait, no, don't move them in there. Move them in here. Oh, not negative. There. Right. 3.6. Why are you going negative? Come back here. I have these two. What? Ah. 6. 4. 9. Rename you to I want to call you restart game. I suppose I could just for now go to the start screen again, but I want to make something different for this. Yes, I know what I want to do. On the game over screen, I want a color rect. Or rect, color rect. Make you full rect. I want black, but the alpha channel to be like 150. Let's move you up there. So I'm going to overlay the game over screen on top of the game itself. So that way, I don't know. That'll just be a cool way of doing it. Let's attach you to you. We want you to do game controller. Start game. So I don't want to change to this scene. I just want it to pop up. Also, I should probably give that button some text. I should probably give you the theme. Cool. Now, let's put you... Should I load it into here? What? Oh, game over screen. I don't think that's the way you'd want to do it. Canvas layer. What are canvas layers? Put the game over screen in that. Okay. Aha! Thanks. So now I want to toggle its visibility. It's just a complete separate render layer. Nice. Completely separate. Okay. So what I would actually might be smart then is if I made a new scene that was a canvas layer. We'll call you game canvas layer, and we're going to add all of the screens. Wait, did I? Oh, there's the game over screen. And start screen. And then I want a script on here that will let me change which one is being displayed. So I want... Do I want that script there? Well, Let me think. I'd have to change a bit of the logic of how we're currently starting the game, because we wouldn't start into this start screen then. I mean, we wouldn't start into the test level. We would basically just toggle the visibility of the start screen. Yeah, I think that'll work. But I'll need a script for it. Oh, that's just opening that. Attach script. We want to basically be able to call I bet you can load this as a global thing. But do I want to do that? I think I do. Because this is just going to be the different screens for like the options and game over, and that shouldn't be too resource intensive to load or to auto load. Again, not that it really matters at this point, but wait, I don't know if I saved this. Okay. Game canvas layer. All right. Add you. Now in your script, oh, I saved one there too. Whoops. All right, let's have a function for current game screen. Do I want to do it that way? No, I don't want to do it that way. I'll just create functions for turning them on and off. Display start screen. Start screen dot visible is true. Display game over screen. Game over screen visible true. And let's just see if I have that right. We'll have you start being invisible. Now, let's see. Okay. Game over screen. Should probably test this one out. Okay. So what we want to do now is the test level. No. We want to see when the player's health is less than when the player's health, like when the player dies, we want to do. Maybe check here if the player's health is 0. Then do the game over thingy. Yep. I had it right in my head at the time of writing. If health is less than or equal to 0, it should never be less than 0 with the clamp, but might as well write it that way. If it's less than or equal to 0, we want to game canvas layer dot display how come it's not auto completing game canvas layer display start screen. Project settings, game screens, game canvas layer. Display game over screen. Let's just try it. And watch it break. Woo. Touch the spiky. Whoa, come back. Hey, pretty nice. Yep. So now, in game canvas layer, let's create hide functions. Okay, no, not start screen, game over screen. Game over screen dot visible false. Now in the game canvas layer on the game over screen, If I were to do this right, I should probably have in the game canvas layer script an option to hide everything, and I'll want to call that before calling other screens. But that's assuming I only have one screen on at the same time. Would it always be the case that I have just one screen? If it pops up in like a modal window, I could see where like the options could appear over top of like the start screen or something like that. But I think for now, I'm not gonna do that. So what I kind of want to do is go iterate over children. Node get children. Okay. Get children. Returns an array of references to node's children. So in this script, hide all screens, get for node in get children, current node dot visible false. Hide all screens. So I want to call this before the start, I think. Before I display a screen, I think I want to hide all the screens. So before the start screen and before the game over screen, for sure I want to hide all the screens. Oh, no, come back. Let's get the death state quick. Come on. Right. I'm displaying display game over screen. So when I game controller start game, so before that, I want game canvas layer dot hide all screens. Right? I think. And then in the game controller, it changes it to the test level. Start the game. One thing I'm definitely going to need to add is some sort of like invulnerability window after you touch an object where like your character flashes or whatever. Because otherwise, you're going to be taking lots of damage while it's still touching you. Alright, please work. Yay! I'm not resetting my health though. Boop. Okay. In the player stats, let's make a function called refresh player. What it's going to do is set the score equal to do I want to reset the score? Yeah, I want to reset the score. Health equals max health. Now, when the game starts, I want player stats dot refresh player. So it worked, but I saw that in the beginning it didn't have the correct health. It had the health that I set in the editor that I hard coded. Oh no. Oh no. I got myself stuck. I can't end the game because I have a protective barrier of stuff. Oh, almost. Just a little more. There we go. Okay. So I need to reset. Oh, some new people are watching. Hi everyone, how's it going? How's your night treating you? Or day, if you're in the part of the world that has morning now. Okay. I need player stats refresh player. Should also have a thing to reset UI. Update player score. Yeah, let's do refresh. Also not being consistent in my function names. Ugh. Again, for anyone who's watching, if you happen to be a programming buddy of mine or, heaven forbid, a client of mine, please know that this is not how I usually write code or develop things. This is definitely just me playing around and having fun. Yeah, I would write much more clean and consistent. But this is me just sort of in the evening, code vomiting, whatever seems interesting. Refresh game UI. We want to basically call all the update functions. Because that should set them to what they should be. And And then we want to call refresh player is in game controller, start game, game UI dot refresh game UI. So now when we start the game, perfect. Wait, why did it go up again? Oh, because the the health potion dropped. I took damage and it recovered it. So that's working as it should have been. All right. Is there any other final things I wanted to remember to do for the night? I think I'm good. I'm starting to get a little sleepy, so I think I'm gonna end the stream soon. Is there any place that the three of you would want to go? Or I can try to raid someone. Oh, K-Tan's online. She's pretty cool. Let's raid her. Alright, I'm heading out. See y'all later. Bye.